Vegas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with a straight left. Scored well up top. Marvelous Marvin Hagler in action here tonight, Teddy. What should we see out of him?
Well, what a lot of people don't think, they see his chiseled body. They think he's just going to come out and get a seek and destroy missile coming at you. He looks you over a little bit and then figures out how he's going to take you apart. I figure the first round he's going to come out probing with that southpaw jab, defensively alert, and again, taking a peek at you.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. How can Hagler have success tonight against this counterpuncher, Teddy?
Well, first of all, we're thinking about the counterpuncher. You know, that style that gives problems. Don't forget about Hagler. First of all, he's very versatile. He can go get you. He can make you come to him. He can box. And he's a southpaw. You know, he has that dimension where the counterpuncher is not going to be so comfortable in those confines, you know, with a southpaw in front of him like he normally is with an orthodox fighter.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Goes up top with a right hand.
Come on.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Nice work, the left hand to the head. End of round one. Blood's style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. Somebody's got to remind him, you don't get points, you don't get credit for taking a good shot.
Blocks away that headshot. Blood's just being very hesitant right now offensively. His first thought since being stunned in this fight is protect myself, protect myself. It's like he's turned the off switch on his offense.
Yeah, but you can't do that. The lights go off, it gets all dark there. You have to find a way to still have that light on. You know, find the window of opportunity somewhere. They are out there. Be creative.
Not able to land the headshot. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Marvin Hagler, of course, associated with Brockton, Massachusetts, but he was originally from Newark, New Jersey's Central Ward. He was raised by a single mom there, and he was still there in 19... Hagler's been hurt. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Little head hunting with the left.
Hands up. Side to side, move your head from side to side. Come
Good
on,
flush shot upstairs. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Blood's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious, like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
He missed that uppercut. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Crawford's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Unload right
He
now.
just
More
missed that
punches.
shot up
Hey,
top.
Man, come on now, keep your feet moving. Come on now.
Now he ties up there. Crawford's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
Hagler's left landing well. Count down the final moments of this round. And round 3 comes to an end. Marvin Hagler's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Blocks that punch. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford.
Focus. Focus. Back to the body. Back to the body.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Halfway through this round here. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Blocks the headshot. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Good job. Good job.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Marvin Hagler's able to land a nice, clean left hand. What a solid hook to the body by Blood.
Come on, kid.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good smooth work by Marvin Hagler. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting, baby. Swing up. Keep working the jab. Good.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And round 5 comes to an end. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that.
There it is. He goes down. Now he's got to beat the count of 10. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
Hagler's throwing punches out there that may cost him dearly because these are perfect and primed to be countered with.
Yeah, they are. They're a little too fat. And when they're a little bit too fat, guess what? The butcher's going to come over and he's going to cut that fat off. Oh, well, his opponent's going to throw in between them.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Not focusing. You're not focusing.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Just like that. Just like that. Jump on him. Jump on him right now.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Side to side, side to side.
And round 6 comes to an end. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight, of what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Left and right.
Blood
Left and right.
showing
Come on,
us that
baby.
he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Hagler is showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
He's still not moving enough. Come on now, move. Move.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
He missed with that headshot.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go. I need to see some head movement. More head
10
movement.
seconds to go in this round.
Get out of there. You just can't move around. You gotta move with
Blood's in a tough spot right here. It's not just that he trails on your scorecard as we begin round number 8. It's that he's damaged goods as it is.
Well, you said it very well, Joe. It's not just about tonight. It's about tomorrow and many other nights. Whether or not you let him keep going, if you damage his future.
focus. Focus.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Hagler's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Well timed by Blood. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Crawford.
Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
Fires off the hook. Look at that. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And round 8 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Good flush, straight left hand.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on.
Good biting, snapping shot by Marvin Hagler. Crawford showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Hagler's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
A knifing jab splits through by Marvin Hagler. Halfway through the 9th round.
Keep moving, come on now.
Hagler's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
Dangerous left hand from Hagler. Not able to land the uppercut. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
Good job, champ.
And that's the end of round 9. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Come on, baby.
Hagler's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself. You're doing good.
A well-placed left hand up top. Hagler's defense clearly carrying things right now for him. But what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
A little head hunting with the right. A knifing left hand by Blood. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by marvelous Marvin Hagler.
It's all right.
Crawford's able to land a good, solid. Hagler's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, big shot comes crashing home. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. His opponent is probably wishing this would never be the case, but Hagler is getting right back up and right back into this fight. You know, we've been raving about the work he's done tonight, but I look over at your scorecard as we start this 11th round, and this is a dead even fight. Hagler's opponent knows that as well.
Yeah, I hate to say this and say something that is so used, it's such a overused phrase, but it comes down to who wants it more.
He's tired. He's tired.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
That's a good left hand by Blood. "90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Crawford's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Blood swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Last 10 seconds. And that does it for this round. Both these guys with swollen eyes, faces cut up. They are spray painting this ringside. Solid. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Hagler's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round.
Keep working the jab.
A solid, true uppercut by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Hagler's now seeing his own blood, and it's coming from his mouth.
Protect yourself. Come on now, protect yourself.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. Hagler's down. He may soon be out. This fight could be over. This fight is over. Crawford's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
By way of knockout, your winner, Crawford.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Claude's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly,